So, hi guys. So, this is me, the voice behind Tips and Threads, and today is a very special day. It's my sister-in-law's Haldi ceremony today, and I am going to get ready for the function, and I'm gonna do my own makeup. So, I'm not an expert in makeup, but this is what I do for a normal function. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. So I have washed my face with a face wash. The face wash that I usually use is the charcoal one from the Ponds. That's my favorite, most favorite, and that's how I have washed my face. Now I'm going to use the toner from Plumb. I know it's going to be mirror imaged when I'm doing this. It's because I'm shooting on my phone. Okay, so I'm gonna just spritz the toner. This is the rice water and niacinamide toner from Plumb. So I'm gonna spritz this on my face and just let it air dry so that I can go for the next step. It's really humid in Kerala right now, and fan. You can't survive without a hand fan here in Kerala at this moment. So I'm just gonna let it air dry along with the help of a fan, and then move on to the next step. So usually my next steps involves a serum, and I am a die-hard fan of caffeine serums and toners as well, but I'm not able to get my hand on those. So the ones which I usually use for the serum is the green apple or the coffee serums, but both I'm not able to get. Before I bought the Plumb, I had caffeine toner and serum mixed bottle, which again I'm not able to find. So I'm gonna skip the serum part. I am extremely sorry for the sound in the background. There is some construction work also happening at the same time. So the next step after the toner is a moisturizer, and the moisturizer that I regularly use is the Ponds moisturizer, and it's the super light gel thing. So this is the one which I use, and I don't know, this might be what, the 8th, 9th, 10th bottle. I don't know, I have no idea, I have lost track. I just love this thing, and I am a combination skin person. So for me, I just cannot use anything else because I feel it's too heavy for my skin. So right now I am using the moisturizer, and you will find with me that I don't use so many what do you say, brushes and things. I am a hand person. I do everything using my hands because that's what I'm comfortable with. So moisturizer is also applied. Between each step I will give about a minute or two for that step to just melt into the skin. I don't know the words that has to be used. Let's stay with melt into the skin. So I'm just putting it, I've put it, let's let it melt into the skin, and then we'll go for the next step, that is a primer. I just want to tell that I am a person who uses contact lenses, but I have not put any in because I want to tightline my eyes, and if I put contacts and then do tightline, the contacts is going to catch all of those kajal and it's going to cause irritation. So I'm gonna put my contacts at the last. So just wanted to tell. Now I'm gonna do primer. I'm not a primer person. I don't know how to use a primer actually, and I use primers only for these kind of occasions, and that's very rare. Okay, so I'm gonna use the primer from Rene. Okay, I don't know how it is. I mean, how much lasting it is. I'll definitely get back to you later on. From that, it looks like this, and it has a light fragrance. I prefer things that don't have much of a fragrance, but that's the situation. They didn't have anything else, so we have to work with what they have. Okay, I'm gonna just put it on my, basically on my T-zone. I'm not gonna use a lot, and so basically T-zone, that's all around the nose, little under the eye, then a little on the forehead and the chin. Okay, so not a lot, just a little. Hair is getting in between. Please excuse my hair, I have to sort that out. Yeah, so primer is on. I really don't know how it's going to work. Let's try it out. Right, now let's do color correcting. I have got some amount of dark circles. I'm not gonna take it on top of my eyelid, just underneath here I will be working. And I really don't know what this will do, because these are like, last I have used this was in December, so this is what I'm gonna use. It's an orange color corrector, I believe. I don't know, I just bought it locally. Oops. Okay, I don't know whether there's a lot over here. Just let's see. Okay, let us see. I think it went a lot to the sides, which is not needed. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the orange color collector is on there. Let it just sit. Don't do anything. Just let it sit. Okay. Meanwhile, I think I will do my eyebrow. No, eyeshadow. We'll do eyeshadow. So this, everything is gone. You know how much I've used by that. This is by L'Oreal Paris Infallible, but the shade is 314 beige. It's definitely going to be extremely light for me. This was my color before, but anyways, I'm just gonna drop one on both the eyelids and use a damp beauty blender to just spread this all on. Yeah, that looks fine, I guess so. Now coming to the brushes part, this is the only place where I use a brush, and and that is for my eyes. I am not an eyeshadow person, okay? So I don't really know how to use an eyeshadow. Basically, I have two functions today, guys. So first is the Haldi ceremony and second is another function. So for the first function, I want it light. The second function is towards the evening, so I want eyes to be bright for that. So guys, my plan was to do two videos, or like in one video itself, two sessions. First session where I had done the eye makeup that I'm going to show you right now, and the second session was where I want to just add some glitter and brighten up the eye for the night function, but that didn't happen. So the second half where I told I want to make it a little bright didn't work, didn't happen at all. I just went with the same makeup. I didn't even touch up the makeup because it lasted actually. So let's do one thing. We'll make it simple and subtle now, but before that I think I will put a base, and I'm using the nudes palette, Huda Beauty, and the shade Bear. Just gonna tap it in. Don't ask me what brush this is, I have no idea. I'm just gonna apply this all on top of my eyelids just to set that color, okay? Time constraints. Okay, time is running out. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's now set. Now what I'm gonna do is, what am I going to do? Okay, let's see. I think I'll stick with the nudes palette. Okay, and I think I'll take the color raw right here. Same brush, guys, just excuse me, I don't have so many brushes. Okay, this will be going on the crease. I'm working between three different mirrors. So one is of course the camera, the second one is my Huda Beauty palette, and thirdly one big large mirror is there in my room. I'll be running between these two and just checking if they are okay, what I'm doing is okay or not. That looks fine. Okay, now let's go to a different palette maybe. I'll go to the, again, written everything is gone. This is the Nika palette 01. That's written right here, 01. This is the Night Out palette, but I'm using it for the afternoon session. I'm just going in with the brown color right there. So I just realized right now that for a person who doesn't use a lot of eyeshadow, I've got two really good palettes from Huda Beauty and one palette from Nika. I have no idea why. I don't use eyeshadows a lot, guys. I just use it for the very rare amount of functions that I use. Like maybe in a year I would have had maximum of 2 or 3 major functions, and just for that I have got 2 really good Huda Beauty palettes and one Nika palette, which I don't use. So that's me. I buy things and keep it and hardly use it. And I'm just gonna put it just on top of my lids. Just on top of my lids. I think I made a big mistake of doing the color corrector right now. So I think I will go back and remove the whole thing and work it. I don't do a color corrector on a daily basis, so I really have no clue what I'm doing here. How do I look? I really have no idea how do I look. Let's see. For the night function, just on top of this, I will be putting a glitter color just to enhance the eyes. I think it looks flawless. I know, sorry for the video. This is not showing much. I don't know what I just now said. I don't think so. This is showing exactly how it is in real life. So excuse me for that. I'm gonna use a black now, and this I changed the brush. Okay, this is a different brush. I don't know what sort of a brush this is. A flat brush, maybe. Just dipping it into the black. Okay, and I'm just gonna put this kind of like a liner. Very close to the lash line. Just diffusing it out. I think what I'm doing is a smoky eyes, guys, isn't it? I think that's what I'm doing. Okay, let's let's see. I didn't know the name of the eye makeup I was doing. I think I figured it out that it is a smoky eye. What did I do? I just put my phone there on top so I can see clearly. I should have done that long back. Okay. Anyways, what's done is done. Let's go. Okay, so just going in, placing it at the eye line. Again, this side. The thing is, I'm not able to go very close to my waterline. I have no idea why. Okay, now I'm just switching back to the first brush, going in with the same color raw, and I'm just going to blend and soften the black. Just softening the edges. That's okay. It's okay that I'm not able to reach very close because I'll be doing a round of eyeliner also, so that should do the trick. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in back and forth and just blend all of the harsh lines from the black eyeshadow. Sorry, I had to just step outside. Yeah, so I think I'm not going to spoil it much. It's already looking kind of like how I want. ish, I think. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna use a wet wipe now and just remove this thing that I had put on top. Okay, and just kind of give this a wing feel. Just a lift. Okay, that looks good. Just gonna flip this, change the side. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I think I can go a little more darker on the eyes, but just leave it. I think I'm gonna leave it right now. I'm not gonna do the under eye eyeshadow at the moment because I have to redo my eyes again. So let's do the concealer now. I think, yeah, I have to do the concealer. Yes. Very bad with makeup, guys, and still I do this. Still I love doing this. So the concealer comes in. Why is it not coming in? Yes, it's coming. Just 2 drops will do this time. Yeah. Just added it around my mouth also. Hyperpigmentation. Not so much, but it's there. Yeah. So I'm just gonna using my finger again. I'm gonna just work with this under the eye. I have to wash, take it down again. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I look scary. Very scary. But that's okay. Okay. Let's just set. Okay. It has set now. I'm gonna use my Fit Me Loose powder and just set my color corrector so that it doesn't get mixed with my concealer. Okay, just lightly I'm doing, nothing so heavy, because the main focus as to why I'm doing this is so that it doesn't get mixed with my concealer, okay, or my foundation or whatever I'm gonna do on top of this. If at all any makeup gurus are watching this, I'm sorry. This is how I do it. Let's move on. Using my same concealer that I use on the top of my eyelids, I'm gonna use that and just dab it right underneath here, and here. Okay, I'm just gonna let it be. I'm not gonna do anything with this. Just let it set. Meanwhile, I'll just comb my hair. Do I comb my hair right now? No, I don't think so. Let's leave that. Okay, now I'm not gonna put foundation on these portions. I'm just gonna put it everywhere else, and left whatever is there on my beauty blender, I'll be working it on my rest of my face. So my foundation, guys, is this one. Yeah, same family, and the shade should be something of the same, right? 30 Light Ivory, that's my shade. But before I put this, since it is too hot here, I'm gonna put sunscreen. So this is by Bioderma Photoderm Fluid Max Clear Light Shade tinted sunscreen, and this is by Novology. This is also a tinted sunscreen. I'm gonna mix these two and I'm gonna apply as a foundation. I might skip actual foundation in this case. So using the 2-finger method for this, the reason why I am mixing 2 different colors is, I'll show you. You can see one is a light color, the other one is a dark color. So when I mix these 2 colors, I get kind of my shade. Okay, so let's just dab this on. Okay, and this is going to be a hand blend. I think I'm gonna skip foundation. I might add in foundation when I am attending the second function, the evening function. For the afternoon function, I think this should be fine. I might skip the foundation altogether. So the second half of the function where I was supposed to put the foundation, I didn't do that. Like I said, I didn't get the time to do. And the second thing is the tinted sunscreen actually lasted throughout. The function ended somewhere around 12 o'clock midnight, and still the makeup was intact. So I didn't have to go in and touch up my makeup in any way. I think it's not needed, it looks quite flawless. Yeah. Moving to the next part. What is the next part? Is it contour? I am a blush person. I love a lot of blush. But because this is being a function, I think I have to go with the contour. So let's do contour. So this is a very old palette from Sugar, 02 Woody Wonder, but I'm not able to get this anymore. I mean, that does all the talks, right? I'm just gonna use my beauty blender itself, just scrub it in and do that. Yeah. I think that side also looks good. I just did one side of my nose. You can actually use your fingers if you want, but this is like too back that I'm not able to get it at all. I forgot. I have K-Beauty. I had K-Beauty. So let's try that. Yeah, so let's just sculpt the nose. I don't know what is the time I have to be out by. 4:15. That includes my hair and my dress, which I think is going to be a little too much, right? Hmm? Let's do with this now. No, I'll do with my finger. Whatever is left on my beauty blender, I'm just taking underneath my jawlines also. Yeah, that looks fine. Now, let's speed things up, guys. Blush. I'm using this Ronzel brand. I don't know what color is this. 05 is a shade written. Okay, this is from Nika. I'm just using a lip brush. I don't use lip brushes, so I'm using a lip brush to get the product out because of my nails. Okay, and I like placing it a little above in this way. I like it a little snatched. Okay, like that. A little on the tip of the nose, a little over here, and forehead. I forgot to bounce the forehead. Okay, we'll draw it on top of this. I'll blend that last. I'll do these first. Just blended those out. Okay, I think I might add in a little more blush because, like I said, I am a blush person. That does it. Okay, right now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna bake my under eye and do my eyebrows and eyeliner off camera, and I'll be back. This is the eyebrow gel I'm using, brown shade. So my eyebrows are done and the eyeliner is also done. I'm just gonna remove off the powder that I had put underneath for baking. Okay, and I'm gonna use my brush again. Take from the Nika palette the brown shade and just run it under my eyes. I skipped the plan of doing tight lining, guys, because don't have the time for that. Going with the black color with the inner shade to the center. Yeah, looks a little too much. Anyways, wait. I'm gonna go in with my lash glue off camera. So my lashes are also on. I'm gonna quickly go just change my dress and I will come back for the lipstick and the hair, I guess. Yeah. So I have worn my dress. This is actually a Davani set. Okay, and this is an ornaments that I had bought from Amazon. I'm going to put a matte lipstick. This is Diva Nude from Color Revolution by Health and Glow. This was gifted to me, so this is what I'm gonna use today. I kept my mirror inside. Okay, let's work it out. So guys, I put my lipstick, put in my contacts, and I'm ready. Last step, perfume. This is by Bella Vita, and this is the Date shade, and that's done. I'm ready. So I'll show the full look later, but I'll be back with the second part for the change of the makeup. Bye bye.